And I will admit, both these players, serious manly players, because they are not choosing any sort of cheap advantage for me style maps. First map is Xel'Naga Caverns, and here we are going into Metalopolis. I love that. Metalopolis and Xel'Naga Caverns, the most neutral maps out there. All races love these maps, so big respect to both of these players for choosing what we call the straight-up maps. The maps that really test who's the better player.
That's right. Straight up. Down here in the 6 o'clock position are Blue Terran. He is the lower seed, and he selected this map after losing the first game. It is all about you. And over here in the 9 o'clock position are Red Zerg, top seed, ROOT.Slush.
And you know, I think most people would argue that perfect cross positions a Zerg would like more. For instance, if All About You spawning at the south was up against Slush at the north, most Zerg players would say that that north position is best, but I actually kind of think that I prefer Slush's position. He can still have his half of the map, but he can also easily harass with Mutalisks because of that short air distance.
Now, we hear this a lot, and I totally agree. It's actually one of my favorite positions to play as Zerg, just for that reason. But is there something to be said about the fact that, you know, a meta backdrop is that much easier for the Terran as well?
Well, I think that so many Zerg players love going for those Mutalisks that they're probably going to end up being safe just by virtue of that, you know. Sure, you can medevac drop because of the close distances, but I almost kind of want you to because I know my mute is out.
Right, fair enough, fair enough. All right. Drone's going to go out, but you see he immediately turns around because Slush was able to get in there and spot the Terran. So he did go ahead. Yeah, he did go ahead and move. He's now put the drone here at the Xel'Naga Tower for vision. And we've got the barracks coming out as well. And the scout is just now leaving the base for All About You.
I just love this timing by Slush. He hung out at the watchtower just long enough to say, yep, no SCV going to block my hatch, and then just moved right on in. So there's the drone scout coming out right now. Given this timing, All About You's going to be fairly confident that Zerg is at the north position, because it's kind of a late drone scout that came from above. But, of course, this means he's going to be scouting Slush last. And it looks like All About You not going to be doing any sort of aggressive 2-racks build. Going to be teching once again.
Now, we don't have any wall off here. Drone versus SCV. Drone will get that SCV down a little bit, but he's going to have to be careful himself. We've got, of course, the hatch going up over on this side. Now we've got a supply depot down. Just looks like it's a little bit later wall off. SCV still not scouted the Zerg quite yet, and of course we've got our pool down for the Zerg. So just starting production here, but as this drone goes away, there was an SCV change. No, there's a Marine moving out now.
Oh, All About You, very much so the Korean style. If I think I can bunker rush, I'm going to bunker rush, because almost always you'll get your Zerg buddy to pull some guys off mining. Now, one thing I especially love about Slush's choice in Game 1, doing a cheese or all-in in the first game of a best-of-5 is a great tactic because it puts the tone, just the way you want it, but we will come back to that in a moment because it looks like All About You is trying to do a little bunkering action. Marine is up right now, and Slush is going to pick off that drone. So it looks like that bunker rush is on the halt for now, but still All About You has managed to pick off a drone, and he can just cancel that bunker.
Yep, we got a couple of Marines heading out of the barracks, but they are going to go ahead and retreat. Bunker obviously not going up, but we do have a few Zerglings popping out here just in case they needed to take care of that. There's the cancel on the bunker. 4 Lings out right now, and he's going to go ahead and queen at both of his hatches. So there's a scan coming down from the Terran. He's going to see pretty much all that's going on, but it's not going to reveal that much. You see, okay, there's a pool, there's a couple queens. Okay, I got it. Now, meanwhile, we have 1 Zergling moving out, a couple of Marines moving forward, and it looks like we might have a fairly early attack here by All About You.
All About You being very aggressive. He sees that there's no spine crawler up yet. Oh my goodness, Slush just now building the spine crawler. Doesn't have control of that key Xel'Naga watchtower. Has no idea this push is coming. Now he does, but he is spotting that very late. And look, Zerglings only just now going down. It is 2 queens against a lot of good queen killing units.
Yeah, these queens are going to make their way back into the main. He might have to go ahead and give up this hatch. There are a few Zerglings on the way. There will be a couple popping from the lower hatch and a couple on the upper hatch. And here they go in. They watch out for that Hellion, but more Marines coming and SCVs. This is looking really bad. Workers are having to be pulled off. He's going to try to go for a surround here, but you can see the SCV's gone. All that remains is Marines and 2 Hellions, and this is not a good unit composure here for Slush. He is trying his best to hold on, but these 2 queens, hero queens,
gosh, those queens are just, oh, doing the exchange of transfuses. You transfuse me, and I'll transfuse you. Great little exchange of services there, but as we can see, this has been an absolutely brutal push by All About You. He still has Hellions in the main. That's Slush's primary concern, keeping those drones alive, but in the meantime, a couple of Marines just doing the rat-tat-tat at the Expo, and All About You with the amazing follow-up. There is a Banshee about to pop out, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Day, you look, it's 13 Harvesters to 24 workers right now. So Slush is at a huge disadvantage. This attack couldn't have come with better timing. It does look like he's going to clean it up, but in comes the Banshee just as he cleans up the ground units, and these Queens are going to have to move back over here to try to take this guy out, but the damage has been done. He's spending all his money on drones trying to get his economy back up, and All About You is just taking them out as they come out of those hatcheries. So, again, 13 workers to 25 right now, and really not a great place for the Zerg.
And I mean, Slush just doing a marvelous little recovery. As good as he can, I will say. But I mean, it doesn't matter how brilliant your recovery is after that sort of push. It's going to be a miracle for you to get back into the game. He has to be very aware that some sort of cloak could be coming. He has seen a Banshee, but look at All About You. He knows he's done damage, so he's getting every add-on he can. He already has 2 Tech Lab add-ons up. Just great, great play by All About You. Yeah, we got a second Banshee out as well. Cloak still not on the way, but Stim has started. And I would expect to see another attack maybe right around where Stim finishes. We'll have to see. Slush did move one of his spy crawlers from the main down to the front. I know that was one of the points of contention there. He might have been able to hold that off a little bit better. Lair is finished as well, and what is going up to follow the Lair? Well, he's got to hold off a second. Here come 2 Banshees, and one nice transfuse. I think this Banshee is going to fall. Yes, one does fall, but a Queen goes down as well, and it looks like this Banshee will also win this one right here. We've got another Queen coming out right here in both of the hatches, but not good. We're having to move around these drones, and this is just more of a hit on the Zerg economy. Oh, so obnoxious to deal with. This is exactly what All About You wants. Just picking off all these drones, but not ending the game yet. There's the Queen coming out, picks off the Banshee. And you know, that's almost tragic for Slush. He's gonna have, he's gonna have a little bit of hope now, when really, there's a sneeze coming on, Weed. I need you to talk so the sneeze can come out, and I will then come back to that point. Hold that thought. Over here, one thing you still want to notice, we still got Zerg on 1 gas right now. He does have Spire, and that's the thing. It's like, I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do with 1 gas Spire right now. There he's going to take another gas at his natural expansion, and the Baneling Nest goes down as well. But, Day, here comes a pretty sizable attack. And Stim's about to finish. So brutal. And what I was trying to say earlier before my nose got in the way of things is that All About You loves having a game like this. All About You clearly going to have almost enough damage to win, if not just win outright with this attack. And there's the Stim moving in. Oh, there's almost no units for Slush. He's bringing out all his drones from his main and his natural. 1 spine crawler is the only thing keeping him alive right now. Pretty impressive drone Queen control for Slush, but still, the 1 spine crawler has now fallen. More Marines being rallied up to the main. Queens and drones, not your ideal defense, but it's all that he has. Another Stim, and it looks like Slush might be able to stay alive for now. No! He loses both the Queens. She erupts into flames, and a drop in the main, and there's the good game. GG indeed. It looks like Script Statino will be the next choice of map. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, actually. I'm not surprised by that.